Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Premier League club leading the race to sign Man United star Scott McTominay. Joao Palhinha is still pressing for a move to Bayern Munich, and because of that, Fulham have intensified their interest in the pursuit of Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay. A number of Premier League teams, including Fulham, are interested in signing Man United's McTominay during the summer transfer window. Should Palhinha leave the club to join the German giants, the Cottagers may find themselves in need of signing a defensive midfield player as soon as possible this summer. According to Manchester World, McTominay is now the favorite to sign for Fulham, as manager Marco Silva is eager to get him to Craven Cottage. McTominay would reunite with former Man United teammate Andreas Pereira at the London club, but other suitors, including Newcastle, West Ham, and Southampton, are also considering the 27-year-old. McTominay had a decent season in spite of United's difficulties in 23-24, scoring a career-high 10 goals in all competitions. Under Erik ten Hag, the 27-year-old has been crucial to the team last season. His goals enabled United to win significant points. However, he was not a regular starter at the club, and with a new midfielder expected to arrive at Old Trafford this summer, McTominay will remain on the bench if he stays at the club next season. A move away from Old Trafford is good for all the parties, as Man United would be getting the funds they need for new signings, and the player will become a first team starter away from Old Trafford. McTominay's contract at the club expires next summer, and it would be the right time to cash in on the player and get a maximum transfer fee out of Fulham. His dependability makes him a great player to bring off the bench when the situation calls for it. He may not be the most flamboyant player, but he makes contributions on both ends of the pitch with his hard work and constant involvement. Manchester United working on permanent transfer for midfielder. Manchester United are reportedly working to resolve the future of one senior midfielder. According to a recent report from the Manchester Evening News, the Red Devils would like to offload Donny van de Beek following a failed transfer 4 years ago. Despite arriving at Old Trafford from Ajax, tipped as one of Europe's most creative and exciting playmakers, Van de Beek, 27, has massively failed to live up to expectations. The Dutchman has managed to feature in just 62 games across all competitions. He spent last season out on loan with Eintracht Frankfurt, but was awarded just a handful of starts, another disappointing spell in the 27-year-old's stagnating career. Consequently, now actively looking for a solution, United are welcoming offers for the former Ajax midfielder, whose contract expires next summer. Although Van de Beek's next destination remains unknown, he is almost guaranteed to leave Old Trafford this summer after it has been made abundantly clear he has no future under Erik ten Hag. Manchester United ready to sell Marcus Rashford amid fallout with Erik ten Hag. Manchester United are reportedly prepared to sell star forward Marcus Rashford this summer following a significant fallout with manager Erik ten Hag. According to The Sun, the England international and Ten Hag have experienced a breakdown in their relationship, culminating in the club's decision to consider offers for Rashford. The rift began last season with multiple incidents contributing to the strained rapport. It's reported that Rashford defied Ten Hag's orders on two occasions by staying out late. The first instance occurred when Rashford parted in Belfast until the early hours, despite being scheduled to train at Carrington the following day. A similar incident reportedly happened later in the season, just before Manchester United's FA Cup match against Newport. By the end of last season, Rashford and Ten Hag were barely on speaking terms, with the Dutch manager fuming over Rashford's repeated defiance. Despite Rashford hoping for a fresh start under a new manager, the Manchester United board has decided to back Ten Hag. Consequently, Rashford has been strongly linked with a move away from Old Trafford. Recent reports indicate that Rashford is in talks with a new agency to facilitate his transfer. The Sun's latest report suggests that Manchester United are willing to listen to offers for the 26-year-old forward, who signed a 5-year contract worth £325,000 a week last summer. Last season was one of Rashford's least productive campaigns, with the attacker managing only 8 goals and 5 assists in 43 appearances. As the summer transfer window progresses, Rashford's future remains uncertain. Clubs interested in the dynamic forward will likely keep a close watch on the situation. Erik ten Hag signs a new Manchester United contract. Erik ten Hag has reportedly committed his long-term future to Manchester United. That's according to The Athletic's David Ornstein, who claims the Dutch tactician has spent a new deal until 2026. Appointed as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's permanent successor 2 years ago, Ten Hag, 54-year-old, has endured an up-and-down time in the Old Trafford hot seat. Although the former Ajax boss now has 2 major trophies to his name, including last season's FA Cup, there have been major questions raised over his ability to get the Red Devils firing in the Premier League. However, following a senior management overhaul conducted by new minority shareholder Sir Jim Ratcliffe, United, now with the likes of sporting director Dan Ashworth and CEO Omar Berada overseeing the club's sporting activity, seem confident Ten Hag is the right man for the job. Signing a new deal until 2026 will end all speculation over the club's view of the Dutchman, as well as unite the United dressing room, as the club looks to improve on their abysmal 8th place league finish last time out. Since taking charge, Ten Hag, who has managed 114 matches, has averaged 1.92 points per game. Man United targeted Champions League winner as Luke Shaw replacement. Manchester United have been linked with a move for La Liga player, as Erik ten Hag has reportedly decided to replace a first-team player this summer. According to reports in Spain, as published by the Daily Express, the Red Devils have agreed to pay Real Madrid's asking price for Miguel Gutierrez during the summer transfer window. With Sir Jim Ratcliffe taking charge of the team, the Red Devils should expect a summer of change at Old Trafford. Due to injuries affecting both of their fullbacks, Man United were forced to play most of the previous season without a specialist left back, and Ineos are eager to address the issue this summer. The left back joined Girona 2 years ago after leaving Real Madrid, but the La Liga winners have a buyback clause which they are ready to activate this summer. After signing him, the Spanish giants are ready to sell him to Man United for a fee of £34 million. The Spanish left back was part of the squad that won the Champions League in 2022. Both Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia suffered fitness issues last season for the Red Devils. The former is still injured, as England manager Gareth Southgate has been unable to use him in the Euros this summer. The Red Devils have lost patience with Shaw, who has suffered injury issues throughout his career at Old Trafford. Defensive midfielder Sofiane Amrabat and centre-back Victor Lindelof were forced to play in that position due to the severe injury crisis, and the outcomes were less than ideal. Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Arsenal are all interested in the Spanish international, but Man United are leading the race for his signature. The manager wants a new left back at the club, as he is not happy with his current options. Along with signing a left back, the Red Devils are making progress in signing a new striker and a defender this summer. Manchester United considering move for Tottenham Hotspur defender. Manchester United are reportedly showing interest in re-signing Tottenham Hotspur left-back Sergio Reguilon this summer, according to Spanish outlet Diario AS. The Red Devils are exploring the possibility of securing the services of Reguilon, who spent a brief loan spell with them last season. Reguilon, now in the final year of his contract with the Spurs, is expected to leave North London this summer. Tottenham are keen to offload the 27-year-old defender, who does not feature in Ange Postecoglou's plans for the upcoming season, despite a shortage in the left-back position. Udogie, who joined Tottenham, had an impressive debut season with Spurs. He has established himself as the top choice left back. However, Tottenham are looking to bolster their defense with another left back to add depth to the squad. Regulon joined Tottenham in 2020 on a 5-year deal with a reported £27.5 million buyback clause. His time in North London has been marred by injuries and multiple loan spells, limiting his impact. He made a total of 67 appearances for Spurs, scoring 2 goals and providing 8 assists. The Real Madrid Youth Academy product spent the 22-23 season on loan at Atletico Madrid. He then briefly joined Manchester United on a 6-month loan in September last year to cover for injured left backs Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia. During his time at United, Reguilon showed his capabilities, which has led to their renewed interest in making his move permanent. Tottenham are ready to listen to offers for the left back, with Manchester United emerging as a potential destination. This move would help Spurs secure funds and finalize their squad ahead of the new season. Man United could be smart and wait to secure midfielder transfer on the cheap, says expert. Manchester United could be smart and wait to sign Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Manuel Ugarte at a slightly later date this summer, according to French football expert Jonathan Johnson. Speaking exclusively to Cout Offside for his daily briefing column, Johnson explained that now could be a good time for PSG to cash in on Ugarte amid interest from Man United, as the Uruguay international is currently performing well for his country at this summer's Copa America tournament. Erik Ten Hag will surely be keen to have a settled squad by August, but he won't be the only one in charge, and that could mean some key figures inside Old Trafford prefer to hold out a bit longer for a cheaper opportunity to bring Ugarte in. Johnson said the following: Ugarte to United seems to have gathered pace quite significantly, and it's not too surprising. I think Ugarte is tailor-made for the Premier League, and I think the drop-off from Casemiro in the season just gone means it's normal United would be looking for a profile like that to replace him. It's also a good time for PSG to sell Ugarte because he is in good form for the Uruguay national team at Copa America, so the fact that he is performing well at an international tournament means his value won't drop as drastically as it may have done, as he's not been that important at club level in the second half of last season, so it makes sense for PSG, United, and for the player. It's a critical moment as well, because if this drags on and Ugarte finds himself out of favor with Enrique at the start of the new season with PSG, it will become that much harder for them to command the kind of fee they will want, and perhaps even half what they paid for him 12 months ago. If he goes now, PSG won't make as much of a loss. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.